DNA Dialogue is brought to you by Identity Beef, powered by Neogen.
When we have samples that fail when they come through the lab, there's a lot of common themes that arise. I would always tell people, if you're sampling at birth, to make sure that that calf is completely dry, because one of the biggest things that cause contamination is when the placental DNA from the dam is still left on that calf. So that when you take the TSU sample, you're actually capturing not only that calf's DNA, but the dam itself. And a lot of times that could lead to a failed sample. Another key to success when you're taking a sample on an older female is to avoid punching through the tattoo ink that may already be there from her bangs vaccination. And lastly, TSUs can be stored at room temperature for up to 12 months. One thing that we like to avoid, though, is once you take those samples, make sure that you don't just throw them on the dash of the pickup truck, because the sun beating down on them and things like that can degrade the DNA. If you're storing them for longer than 12 months, we do recommend that you store them in a freezer, but not necessarily the freezer in your kitchen. We like for them to be in a deep freeze, say in the garage or out in the shop, because that way it doesn't have that auto frost and thaw that could also lead to the degradation of the DNA.
I feel the use of genomics for cattle producers will be more widespread than we're seeing it now. I think we're just in the beginning stages of it. And I think a lot of people just see the side of the replacement females and increasing the predictability and future use of your females, because we all know the cost that it takes to develop those into a cow. The large side of it that folks miss out on is the use of genomics to predict the product that they're making every year, and in that I mean their calves. The feed yards are constantly after a more predictable product, a more predictable days on feed, a more predictable outcome on the rail. Through genomics, we're able to accomplish a lot faster what used to take multiple generations.
Identity Beef. Contact your Neogen territory manager to test today.